more plants. G'day my lovely planty friends, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Kathy and this is where I talk about my plants and all my other pet projects. Okay, so today I have another haul for you. Because I'm addicted, in case you didn't know. I just love getting new plants, particularly in spring. It really is the best time for it. I don't even think I can argue that this is a zero haul. It might be that I could argue it's 0.24 or something like that, and it's still closer to zero than it is to 0.5, but I'm not going to push my luck. Now, I ordered these plants from uprooted.com.au. I will link their website and their Instagram in my description box below if you are interested. I have been following them for a while and they always have such beautiful plants that I have been very tempted many times. And honestly, I think if it hadn't been for one particular plant, I may not have placed an order, but as soon as I saw it, I thought, wow, I have been after this for such a long time and I have not found it at a good price. So let's get started. Now, I did take a little bit of footage as to what the box looks like. You really did not want to see me trying to unbox these plants because I really struggled. It was no fault of Uprooted. It was more me, because me and boxes just don't get along whatsoever. What I really did like about the packaging is they use pretty much cardboard or paper to wrap the plants, and they were very securely placed in the boxes. There was a tiny little bit of soil that escaped, but that's to be expected when plants are shipped all the way from Queensland down to Melbourne. And just to give you guys an idea how far that is, it is approximately 1,700 kilometres or 1,100 miles from Melbourne to Queensland, which is another state in Australia. So it's quite a bit of distance. Regardless, I got these plants very quickly and they look in great condition. And I can't wait to show you what I got. So let's start off with, what shall we start off with? I'm going to start off with this one. Yes, a Calathea, because I am a glutton for punishment. This is the Calathea makoyana, and I'm sure I've mispronounced that, but what the hell, right? At least I try. It is a really beautiful plant, as you can see. The markings are just spectacular. And they have this amazing abaxial side. Ah, unbelievable. In fact, the leaves are almost translucent, and you can see the colour of the back of the leaves through them. They're just stunning and a very healthy bushy plant, as you can tell. Now, there might be a little bit of damage, but hey, it's a Calathea. Tell me a Calathea that doesn't have some damage to it or crispiness to them. Regardless, it's very minimal, and it might be because these are the newer leaves and they were damaged in shipping. I really don't know. It's really not an issue. I just can't get over this. Can you see that? Isn't that just incredible? Oh, what a stunning plant. And I really like how they've packed them. They've wrapped them in plastic and sticky taped it down. And I'm assuming under that there might even be some tissue paper. But they look extremely healthy, as you can tell, and just gorgeous. And I'll probably kill this one, but hopefully not. I really don't know. I'll be honest, I added this because my Calathea medallion is on its last legs and I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose it. So I thought, fine, I will replace it with another one and see how I do with this. I really do understand why people love these plants. There really is so few plants that look like this. If they weren't such divas, I imagine that everyone would have one. Just beautiful. So this is my first, my Calathea makoyana. I think it might even be called the peacock plant. And you can see why. Okay, number 2. Have a wild stab at what number 2 is. Yes, You are right, it is a peperomia. This is the Peperomia Rana Verde. I have no idea if that's the right pronunciation. Look at this gorgeous thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, I just love this. I cannot believe how beautiful it is. I did unfortunately break off a stem, which is really sad, but that's okay because it looks so incredibly healthy and happy. Oh, how wonderful is this? Isn't it just gorgeous? The leaves are actually, wow, quite thick, very thick leaves. They kind of don't look that thick, but when you touch them, they are definitely much thicker than most peperomias. Very unusual looking plant. I really do love the kind of pattern on the leaves. It's all ridged and textured, which is just wonderful. And I'm not used to seeing these long stems with peperomias. Ah, just gorgeous, isn't it? I love this one. No surprise there since I'm peperomia obsessed. So that is my newest peperomia, Peperomia Rana Verde. Now the very last plant is really the reason I placed this order. I have seen it so many times in videos from overseas and I just love the markings on the leaves. I actually did buy another plant that is very similar, but I have been keeping an eye out for this one because I think it is just stunning. And I won't hold you in suspense. This is my Scindapsus pictus Argyraeus. Oh, look at the size of this leaf. Isn't this incredible? I actually thought these had smaller leaves. This one definitely doesn't. It is just gorgeous. Now, I don't know what's wrong with Melbourne, but lately it is extremely gloomy. Anyway, I have seen these plants so often in videos overseas, but they're really hard to find in Australia. And they're usually extremely expensive, which is another reason I won't buy it. But this was a fantastic price. And look at this. It's gorgeous. Such a great size. And unfortunately, I actually did damage one of the leaves, which really upset me. But what can you do, right? These things happen. Regardless, it looks in fantastic shape. It is putting out a new leaf and it has just put out this one. You can tell because the color is much lighter. It is very similar to the Exotica, but the Exotica has a lot more grey in it. This one is quite different and really stunning. Oh, I cannot wait to see this growing. It is just beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Oh, I just love this one. Gorgeous, don't you think? Ah, I love it. Now, I can't recall exactly what I paid for all the plants. I think the makoyana was 16 and the Argyraeus was 20 and the Peperomia, I believe, was 16 as well. And the shipping cost $11.50, I believe. All in all, I am extremely happy with my order. The plants look in excellent condition and you can tell that they are very happy and very healthy. Quite unlike my last online order. I have no hesitation in recommending Uprooted. I don't think you will be disappointed because their plants really are beautiful. And I do think that their prices are extremely reasonable compared to certain other places online. In addition to which, they quite often have the more harder to find plants, again at very reasonable prices. They definitely get a thumbs up from me, and I would not be surprised if I order from them again in the near future. Oh, and for those keeping track, my Peperomia count is now 19. Okay, well that's all I have for you today. Do let me know which one of my new babies you like and which ones you don't. And if you do have any of these, I will definitely take any care tips that you have. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to Uprooted for my beautiful plants. And as usual, if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Until next time, take care, guys. Bye.